Hello and welcome to Jenil Dholakia Yoga with me, Jenil Dholakia. Today we're going to practice the Surya Namaskars or the sun salutations. Apart from being an age-old practice, this is such a complete mind-body experience and no wonder it is a part of every yoga practice. So if you have never practiced sun salutation or if you're not sure of the foundations or if you want to refine your alignments, then this video is for you. Let's get started. So today we are going to practice the classical Hatha Surya Namaskar, which has 12 steps on the left side and 12 steps on the right side. And for that you have to stand with your feet hip width apart. So hip is the bone or right over here and you want to keep your feet exactly under this bone. So come at the top of your mat, Tadasana. Feet are hip width apart. Ground yourself with the feet and allow all the mounts to press firmly down. Press the center of your heel down. Try to lift up from your kneecap. Tailbone is tucked in. Shoulders are back. Fingertips pointing down. Keep your gaze at a point in front of you. Preparing yourself for the sun salutation practice. We are going to go slow in the first round, and as we keep going forward, we will pick up the pace. So let's get started. Get your hands into pranam at the center of your chest. And take one big breath and stretch both your hands nice and up. Now notice that when you're stretching your hands back, you do not end up dropping your head back. Okay, so you want to really stretch the hands nice and back. You can squeeze the buttocks a little bit. You can bend your knees a little bit and allow the hands as if you're reaching something behind. Open up from the chest. Lift up, keep stretching, and then on your next exhale, get your hands and your head together into a forward bend, hinging from your hip, coming to a forward bend. If you want, you can bend your knees or else just stay with your legs straight. Now the next posture from here is, remember we're doing the right side first, so you take the right leg and drop your knee back into a lunge. Now pay attention that your front knee and ankle remains in one line and your back foot is flat. You're on your fingertips and slightly lift your chest up and look in the front. From there, let's move to the next posture. Press your palms down, lift your back knee up and take your left leg also back. Come into a plank position. So here you want your shoulders and your wrist in one line. You don't want your hips to be here and neither you want your hips to be here. You want your shoulders and hips to be in one line. Strong legs. Keep breathing. From here, drop your knees, arch your back and land your chin a little bit ahead of your palms. Ashtanga Namaskar. So if you see, my stomach is not touching but my chest is touching the floor. Now flatten your feet, press your feet down, roll the shoulders back, inhale, come up, only till your navel. So you don't want to do this, you only come up till your navel. And then tuck your toes, push your hips up into Parvatasana. Walk your feet a little bit forward so you come into a good alignment. Keep pushing your hips up. For some of you, your knees may be bent and heels may be up, and that's okay. And from here, we are doing the right side. So get your right leg forward between the two hands in a lunge. Drop your back knee down. Check your alignment of the front knee and ankle. Is it in one line? Look in the front. And then tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. And bring the opposite leg forward into a forward bend. Inhaling, lift your hands up into a nice back bend. Remember to stretch your hands, keep your palms open. And exhale, back to Pranamasana. So this finishes just the half of it. Now let's do the left side. Let's continue from here. Inhaling, stretch your hands up into a back bend. Remember not to drop your head. Exhaling. Try to get your hands and head together as you lean forward and push your buttocks back as you come into a forward bend. So now since we are doing the left side, we'll take the left leg back, big step back, drop your knee down, foot flat. See that your front knee and ankle is in one line. Look in the front. And transition to plank. So press your palms, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee and go into a high plank. Keep your neck relaxed here. Keep the legs active here. And let's drop the knee, chin and chest down. Ashtanga Namaskar. From here, flatten your feet, slide your body down, roll the shoulders and lift your chest up. Come up only till your navel. Now tuck your toes and slowly transition your hips up. So this is definitely too much distance. Remember to walk one foot forward and then you come into correct alignment for this pose. Keep pushing your hips up. Keep pressing your palms into the mat. So we're doing the left side. We took the left leg back. Now it's time to get the left leg forward between your two hands. Now, say your left leg is not reaching here. Okay? So say from here, your leg is reaching only here. And which may happen with many of you. So what do? You drop your back knee down, use your hand and drag the leg forward. Alright? And then lift the chest up, stay here. And then tuck your back toe, lift your back knee up, come into a forward bend. Both feet together. And on your next inhale, take your hands up, take your head up, arch from the upper back, and exhale, Pranamasana. So that finished one round. I hope you guys are with me. Now we're going to do two more rounds. The next round is going to be with a lot of awareness of the breath. So each posture has a particular kind of a breath. Let's pay attention to that. Front of your mat, feet and hip width apart. Ground yourself. Inhale at your spot. Exhale, Pranamasana. Inhale into a back bend. Exhale into a forward bend. We again begin with the right side. Inhale, right leg back. Drop your back knee. Look in the front. Exhaling, go into a plank. Now here is where you take an extra breath. So inhale at your spot. And exhaling, go down into Ashtanga Namaskar. On your next inhale, lift up. On your next exhale, push back. Inhaling, get your right leg forward. Drop your back knee down. Look in the front. Exhaling, opposite leg forward into a forward bend. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, Pranamasana. So you must have noticed that the breath is quite alternating apart from that one posture where you take an extra breath. So let's finish the left side with this breath awareness. Hands are in Pranamasana. Inhaling, stretch your hands up. Exhale. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, opposite leg. Take one extra inhale here. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhaling left leg forward. Exhaling opposite leg forward. Inhale into back bend. Exhale, Pranamasana. So that finishes 2 rounds. And let's do one last round. And in this round, we will become aware of the Sanskrit name of the postures. Alright, so let's get started. Stand with your feet, hip width apart, arrange yourself. One more small thing. How much distance you should have between the mat and your feet? Around 1 foot distance. So you should measure your own 1 foot and then have that much distance to begin the Surya Namaskar. Ground yourself. Prepare for the third round. Let's get going. Inhale at your spot. Exhaling Pranamasana. Inhaling Hasta Uttanasana. Exhaling Padahastasana. Inhaling right side, right leg back, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Exhaling Dandasana. Take an extra inhale and exhaling Ashtang Namaskar. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Right leg forward, Ashwa Sanchalan. Opposite leg, Padahastasana. Inhaling, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Pranamasana. And let's do the last, the left side. Trying to keep our eyes closed. Let's challenge ourselves. Let it be a more of an internal experience. Keep your eyes closed. Trust yourself. Trust the practice. I will be giving you the instructions. Let's continue. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhaling, left leg back. Exhaling, opposite leg back. Drop your knee, chin and chest down. Inhaling, Bhujangasana. Exhaling, Parvatasana. Let's just stay here for a few moments. Notice how it feels to be with your eyes closed. Notice how the practice feels completely different. It's a more internal meditative practice. And let's continue. Inhaling, left leg forward. Drop your back knee, look in the front with your eyes closed. Opposite leg forward. Inhale into a back bend. And exhale, Pranamasana. Slowly release. So that was 3 rounds that we did of Surya Namaskar. You could definitely do more if you want to. But I hope this video gives you a clarity of the different postures. And if you have any questions about alignment or postures or the breath, feel free to leave me a comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thank you for joining in.